South Korean police arrest woman suspected of beating 3-year-old son of Camp Humphreys soldier to death. And when you find out the details of this, it's going to leave you shook to your core. A terrifying story out of Camp Humphreys here. And I'm going to give you a heads up right now. I don't just blame the woman who killed the kid here, but I blame the parent as well. And you'll see why. A woman from the Philippines is under arrest on suspicion of beating to death the 3-year-old son of a U.S. soldier left in her care, according to South Korean police. This woman from the Philippines moved to South Korea after marrying a Korean who eventually they divorced, and knew the father of this child from a local bar. And the guy turned over his 7 and 3-year-old kid to this lady, and she beat the 3-year-old to death because she believed he had been possessed by an evil spirit. And wait till you see how they found her. Police declared the child dead after finding his bruised body Sunday morning at a home in Pyeongtaek City near Camp Humphreys. Arrested the same morning, the unidentified woman, who's 30 years old, told police she had, in quotes, beaten the child to death in order to send him to heaven because the child was possessed by an evil spirit. Police responded to a disturbance call from local residents who said they found another child, a 7-year-old boy, crying outside the home. The boy said, "My younger brother appears dead," the boy told residents. Inside, the local residents found a younger boy unresponsive and contacted police. After declaring the boy dead, police found bruises on his face, back, and other parts of his body. The older boy was not injured. Police responded at 7:30 a.m. to a separate call of a naked, incoherent woman wandering the streets for 40 minutes. So this lady had totally lost her mind. After taking her into custody, Pyeongtaek police learned the boy's father had left them with her at 10 p.m. Sunday. The father, whose name the police did not release, was expected to pick them up Sunday morning. Left them at some random woman from the bar's house at 10 o'clock at night to pick him up the next morning. It doesn't say why he left them. The woman knew the soldier from a bar near Camp Humphreys where she worked. The investigators said the woman arrived in the country after marrying a South Korean man in 2019, but they divorced. They call it the 8th Army and 2nd ID, say it's a terrible tragedy, and they will do everything possible to care for the family in this time of profound grief and loss. How about hold the father accountable? How about hold the father accountable for dumping his kids off with some strange random woman that he met in a bar? He left his kid, his 2 kids. I mean, I don't know if there's a mother in the picture here. I don't know if there's a baby mama in the picture here. I mean, there's obviously a mom out there somewhere, but where's the mom? Imagine being the mom and finding out that your husband ditched the kids with some random lady from a bar at 10 o'clock at night, and then in the morning find his 3-year-old dead by some psychopath, witch lady who believed the kid was possessed by an evil spirit and had to send him to heaven. That's so sick. Even though she's obviously totally mentally ill, I hope they throw her in prison for the rest of her life. Imagine you're a 7-year-old and you watch your 3-year-old brother beaten to death. I can't even think about it. So that's that story. What's up, guys? Thanks for watching that clip from our live show. We're live right here on YouTube, Sunday through Thursday, 1800 Pacific Standard Time. If you want, come on by, join the chat. I'd love to hear from you. If you like that video and you want to see more, consider checking out this video right here or subscribing to the channel with this button right here. I look forward to talking to you really soon. I'm out for now.